Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys come in losing 2 straight, hoping to turn things around in this one. Across from him, the head coach of the Giants. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't in...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Devontae Wyatt in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. They'll try again here, second and 10. A second down throw for Jameis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the gun, Winston. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Aaron Banks played his college ball at Notre Dame. Guilty there. In motion, it's Golden. From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play after being backed up. Gains an even 70 yards.
70 yards. First down, Packers.
This is Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On now is Lucas Haversick for the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The Giants offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, it's Jameis. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now. And John's to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Once again, it's Jacobs. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Darius Musa there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction. second down throw for Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Packers first down.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing now on third and long. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, the Packers turn over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Gunnar Olszewski is deep for the Giants. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard
The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9. The play action. It's Winston. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
9 yards to go.
Now Winston. He's got his man complete to Johnson. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Winston. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
A carry here for Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants first down.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Packers' 29-yard line.
And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Here's Jameis. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Packers have it. Still going. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Haversick, good with the extra point. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. It's made right side. It's Johnson.
Winston's pass.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run with Tracy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. First down, Giants.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line. Wandale Robinson, the ball carrier.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Down at his 49-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll try and run for the first with Singletary. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On the bootleg, it's Love. The throw on the run is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers.
For a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run with Wilson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Love to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On second down, Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And third down coming up. Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Packers will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's first and 10. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And a good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up fourth down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36.
Here's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down at the
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
1-yard gain.
We'll come
Brings
back
up
to
2nd
MetLife
and
Stadium
9.
after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
6 yards.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now is Lucas Haversick for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. Winston looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down throw for Jameis. On the move left. He keeps it himself. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
15 yards. And the Giants' 1st down.
Winston to throw on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. A short one there to Bellinger. And the Giants are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And the Giants' 1st down.
Winston. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Makes the score Packers 16. Giants
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away.
For New York.
This will be taken in at the 2. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report. getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A good play action with Love. The right side, caught by Wiley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
15 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 42.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
A second down throw for Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
Jordan Love. A gain of 6. And the Packers.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
At the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
He'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play.
Adebo on the tackle.
Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. He's going to have the first down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Robertson Harris on the stop.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9.
At the 24
To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
A gain of 12.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Adebo on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on second down, Love.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. And he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. And he'll take it in. Made the right read on the zone read. And tacking on 2 points.
Just as the play is designed, you stick that ball in the belly of your running back, What does the defensive end do? Well, in this case, he crashes down to take the giveaway. It's a pull read all the way, and quarterback keeps it himself.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, it's Jameis. Flush to his right.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll take off again. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
On the play. And a Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Good coverage by Evan Williams.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. Open man, that's Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 35 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Parsons on the tackle.
2nd down and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers 20.
To throw, here's Winston. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Winston. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Bo Collins. Touchdown, New York. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw, and he quickly adjusts. And he's...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes! Roy Robertson Harris. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Packers set to kick this one away as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Giants' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. We'll go play action. It's Winston. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Got the center that time, John Michael Schmitz. Here's Jameis. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Devontae Wyatt, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Winston to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Giants are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
The Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw is Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
For the Packers, 1st down.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Running is Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Mavericks good with the extra point. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
2nd down throw for Jameis. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And it just continues to be a recurring problem. I mean, even the balls he's been able to get out of his hand have come from a cloudy pocket. And listen, I know he's a guy that can make some plays when he's on the move, but at some point, you have to be able to be in rhythm and deliver the ball on time.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. Throw on the run is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. They are in control of this one, trying to finish it off and snap that 2-game losing streak. Love firing to Golden. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard
In motion goes Dobbs. On 2nd down, Love. Look wide, get this one complete, and he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 62 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Here's a run. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. To throw, Winston. And it's caught. It's Robinson.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make...
And he will score! Game on! Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Giants 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
A gain of 12.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave.
Love's pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Love.
At the 42-yard line.
Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the offense.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, on comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Giants offense and Jameis Winston getting set to go to work again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick to the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
15 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. Here's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Winston.
7 at their 48-yard line.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants.
Now the spike as the clock ticks under 50 seconds to play. A 2nd down throw for Winston. And that ball incomplete over the middle. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. We are set for 4th and long.
6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Winston. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.